by the guests do not necessarily reflect the views of the whatever channel. So with that said, without further ado, we're going to have the guests introduce themselves. So please tell us your name, age, location, and occupation. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Adeline. I am an OnlyFans model, streamer, media personality. I'm 26 and I live in LA.
All right, welcome back. What about you?
Hi, my name is Sammy Jo. I am from San Diego. I am 28 and I am an IFBB Bikini Pro, online health and fitness coach, streamer, and content creator.
And you have a competition coming up here pretty soon, right?
In like 2.5 weeks, yeah.
Exciting. Yeah. You brought some protein with you?
I literally brought a container of chicken and a rice cake with peanut butter on it. So
how often do you eat? Like
every 2 to 3 hours.
Okay. Can we get a double buy?
We can.
Let's see a double buy. Scuffed.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Flock, Myron. Okay, cool.
You have to dehydrate for those shows?
No, I actually am extremely against that. Water is like 80% of our body, so you need water to live and to fill your muscles out. So I drink 1 gallon to 1.5 gallons of water a day, and then I drink that leading up into my show as well.
Wait,
but the day of the show?
Day of is just sips of water, but I don't cut or deplete water at all.
Okay.
What is your go-to pose?
Well, I have a full routine on stage that I have to do. Mandatory poses are front pose and back pose. Mm-hmm. It's not like guys where they have like front double bi and things like that. Mm-hmm. So we have like a full, pros have like 60 seconds on stage. So it's a full routine.
Can we get the most muscular? Is that, what's it called?
That's men, most muscular.
You want to do it though?
I mean, I guess I could.
Okay, let's see.
If you just like want me to flex for you, is that?
Isn't it like
most muscular for guys is like when they lean forward and crunch their abs, and it's not the same aesthetic
girls
for women.
Don't do it.
No.
What's like the go-to girl pose?
I mean, it's our front pose.
Okay.
Is so typically when you're like to the side, torso twisted,
like
shoulders twisted forward.
Did you do?
I can. That's kind of like
Flock.
in our glute pop.
Okay, boom.
Show tricep.
Cool. Good times. Well, good luck on the competition.
Thank you.
What about you?
I'm Ayana. I'm 22 and I'm from Santa Barbara, and I'm a singer.
All right. Are you in school?
Not anymore, but I was at SBCC. I was also a tutor for English.
Did you drop out, or did you got your what's it called? Associates?
Did I drop out? I've just taken a semester off.
That's a drop out. Wait, how long have you been out of?
Just since the end of the last semester.
So just like a month ago, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're a singer, right?
Yeah.
Can we get what's that song you sang last time? It was.
At last, my love has come along.
All right, there you go. Got some talent here tonight. Okay. And what kind of music do you do? Is it
I
R&B,
sing, R&B,
rap?
jazz.
And you rap?
Neo soul. I'm not a rapper.
Not a rapper, no freestyles.
Everybody's supposed to go, whoa! 'Cause, no, I'm not a rapper.
Okay.
I also have been known to belt out some custom tunes for the Whatever podcast from time to time, just so you know. So you don't have the market cornered here.
Yeah. Maybe you guys can link
do
up
it.
and start a band or something. All right. What about you?
Hi, I'm Elsa. I'm 32. I'm from Austin, Texas, and I am a dating coach for men.
All right. How long have you been doing that for?
7.5 years.
Wow.
Okay. 7.5 years. And you only men, or do you sometimes?
Only men.
What if like lesbian women? Does that ever?
No, I have worked with them in the past when I first started, but now it's strictly men. The only way I work with women is I pair them with men.
So
sometimes.
Matchmaking. But that's
kind
not really
of.
what
It's
you
more
do.
for feedback.
Feedback.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How many clients have you had?
At this point, it's somewhere probably in the 600, 700 range.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Did you go to university at all? Not for that.
I did, yeah. I have a bachelor's degree in marketing and psychology.
All right. Cool. What about you?
I'm Morgan. I'm 18. I'm from the Bay Area, and I currently go to Santa Barbara City College.
All right. First year, second year?
First year.
First year. Okay.
Yeah.
And what are you studying?
Political science.
Political science. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what you kind of want to eventually do with that? Maybe
Yeah, I want to go to law school.
be a lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Do you know what kind of law you might want to?
Real estate law.
Real estate. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And from the Bay, are there different areas of the Bay?
Yeah,
like
kind
is
of.
Oakland, is that part of the Bay?
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
Are you from Oakland?
No, I'm from the East Bay. Like,
Is it insulting? Is that, if you're from the Bay, is it insulting to ask if you're from Oakland? No? Nick, you're from
She
Oakland?
sounded offended.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. What about you?
Hi, I'm Andrea. I am from Los Angeles, California. I'm 23 years old, and I'm a model, I'm an actress, I'm a fashion stylist. I do anything artsy. I do music. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. School and all?
Yes, I'm starting at the Academy of Dramatic Arts in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm. Have you done any previous higher education? Like a city college or?
Yeah, I've done Pasadena City College. I've done Arizona State University. I used to study psychology and business.
All right. What about you?
Hello, everyone. My name is Giselle. I'm 23. I am studying to get my bachelor's in business and manage.
Beaten Cheeks donated $69. Wow, what kind of losers seek a single 32-year-old woman as a dating coach? What an L. Andrew, be easy on Sam. She will put you in an armbar. Shave your arms.
You
Thanks,
do
Cheeks.
jiu-jitsu?
No, but Cheeks and I are besties now.
Oh, okay. There you go.
That's so funny. I thought
thank
with
you,
a
Cheeks.
rock this big, they could see that I was actually
Is
not
it,
single. I'm engaged.
Is it a QC?
What does that mean?
Wait, cubic
Cubic
QZ.
zirconia?
Is it a QZ? Sorry.
No,
QZ.
it's called a princess cut.
Oh, okay.
It's a very
Yeah, is it a QZ princess cut?
no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. My fiance would know.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm just.
It's a family.
That's kind of
Cubic
rude.
zirconia.
That's
like
rude.
Hey.
That's
I
zirconia.
don't
It's like the
know.
earrings you get from Walmart.
That's a valid question. Do you want to respond to Cheeks? He's. Do you think it's an L for not for you? I think he's calling the men losers.
Gotcha. We have time. We'll talk about it.
Okay. Where were we? Did you finish your intro?
That I was just going to school for business and
Okay.
accounting, and then I'm still a manager at the auto shop.
Sure. Maddie, what about you?
My name is Madison. I'm 19. I'm from San Diego. I now live in Santa Barbara. I work for the Whatever podcast, and I'm also a student at SBCC studying comp.
All right. Welcome, everybody. And without further ado, also we have by satellite feed, we have the great Andrew Wilson, my Caucasian. Take it away.
Yeah, my name is Andrew Wilson. I'm the host of The Crucible. It's the fastest growing debate channel on YouTube, to my knowledge. I'm a political satirist, a political analyst, and I like to occasionally engage in a bit of debate.
All right. Welcome. So we're going to go around the table once more. What is everybody's current relationship status? So are you single, talking stage, situationship, friends with benefits, married, polycule, sex, cult, harem, whatever it may be? If you're single, how long have you been single, and what's the longest relationship you've ever been in? Go ahead.
In a relationship.
All right. Were you in relationship previous shows? How long have you guys been together?
About 6 months. 7 months now.
6 months. Longest relationship?
2 years.
2 years. All right. And your current boyfriend, is he also in the adult biz?
We both discontinued.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we both discontinued being mainstream adult performances.
You guys just do like your own.
Yeah, we're fully monogamous now. Yeah.
Entrepreneurs, okay. But you're still doing adult content.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. Is that how you met though? Through the mainstream trad adult content stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. And he was a male talent?
Yeah, so we met through a friend of mine. I got signed to an agency, a corn agency out here.
Yeah.
And I moved out here, and I was looking for a place to stay. And I was like, hey, I just put on Twitter, does anybody have a room I can rent out while I fly back and forth from Texas to LA? My girlfriend was like, hey, do you remember that guy Zach from Exotica, one of the conventions? And I was like, yeah. She's like, well, he just moved there. He has a big house. He said he'd be open to hosting you. And I was like, cool. So the rest is history.
Well, it worked out.
Yeah.
And so did he ever shoot with men?
No.
No? Because don't a lot of guys have to, like, in the mainstream, a lot of them will get their start shooting with dudes?
Some do, yes.
Okay.
Some don't. Some
maybe that's kind of
can
like
make it solo.
outdated. Maybe that's like an outdated
Well,
thing.
there used to be a really, really big stipulation to where like you couldn't. They called them crossover performers. So you would do gay and then you would do straight, but you're not really allowed to go from one to the other. But now it's a lot more accepted for you to do both sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I am married.
All right. Wait, is that new? I know you were in a relationship.
No.
Always married?
Always.
Okay.
Always, yeah.
How long married?
2 years.
2 years.
Together
All right.
for 6.
Together for 6. And is this your longest relationship?
Yeah.
Who proposed to who?
He proposed to me, of course.
Of course. Why of course?
Of course.
Why of course? It's, you know,
Traditional.
2024, you know?
It's traditional.
Well, it would have been 2022, I guess, when you got married.
Yeah.
Or even earlier.
21
when
we got engaged.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. What about you?
Relay situationship.
Sorry, a what?
Yeah.
Wait.
Mix them together.
No, I didn't hear.
I said relay situationship.
Oh, relay situationship. What does that mean?
We were talking for a while, and I would just say that was a really situationship, and then we talked about being together, but then we didn't really follow through with that, but we still talk to each other, and I'd be acting like a wife sometimes. So, yeah,
So, how long have you been seeing this person?
About a year and some change.
About a year, okay. So is it monogamous?
Yes.
Okay, it's monogamous on both sides? So for the 1 year you've been seeing this person, there's been on both sides no other people involved? Like you haven't seen other...
For the most part, yes. Everyone, we were like, oh, well, we're single for a while. So, you know, like if you're single and we just really enjoy each other's company, it is what it is. But as of right now, yes, it is monogamous.
But you're not boyfriend, girlfriend?
No.
Do you want a title?
If you ask me, yeah.
But like, so...
I'm not pressed, but if you're expecting certain things from me, I would appreciate being asked the question. If you don't ask me the question, I can't say, yes, I'm your girlfriend.
Expecting what from you?
Anything.
Well, what do you mean?
Like, what do you expect from a girlfriend? What do you expect from a woman? You know? You're like, oh, well, cook me dinner, clean up the house, make sure that you're talking to me at every second, always answer your phone, do this and do that. I feel like that comes along with asking me to be your girlfriend, which that's why I said situationship, because...
So you're doing half that shit?
I'm doing it without the title.
Oh, okay. Right. Wait, so are you doing that stuff for him?
Yeah.
Do you guys live together?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. What do you mean?
Yeah, he
Like
stays in
you're
LA, so I'm not homeless.
Oh, okay.
No, I have my own home.
He's
He
homeless.
has his own home.
But he's in
we
LA.
also stay together for a majority of the time.
Okay, so it's like medium distance relationship. He lives in LA, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you're here?
Not all the time, but yes.
Okay.
I only come back for shows.
For shows. Okay.
Yeah.
And it is a he, right? Because I think you said in previous show you're bi?
Yes.
If I recall. Okay. So together for 1 year-ish, situ relationship. So have you guys had the conversation about wanting, like, are we official, boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah, we had that conversation.
How'd that go?
It went great until the next day.
Wait, what do you mean?
We talked about really wanting to be with each other, not wanting to like do all the extras, and then
What do you mean do the extras?
like fight all the time and like be uncertain. And then the next day we had like a falling out, and then we were like, well, fuck that. And then we still talk to each other every day. So am I in a relationship or am I not? I don't know. Look at uncertain.
So when you did have the actual conversation, though, what was the determination made there? Like, who kind of initiated it? Did you go to him and say, I want a title?
I'm not that type
I want
of
to be
girl.
boyfriend, girlfriend? You're not that type of girl?
No. If you want me, you're going to show me that you want me.
Couldn't the guy say the same thing, though? If you want me.
Yeah, but that's just not how I work. So if that's the type of guy that you are, then you should find somebody that'll do that for you.
This reminds me of that home math video we watched recently. Like, if they won't do it, what is it? If they won't do it, find somebody who will.
Yeah.
Find somebody who can.
Sounds right.
Does that go? Should we pull it up?
Yeah.
Can you find that video? It's
I knew I should have said something more simple. No.
we won't react to it quite yet, Nick, but once we get through the relationship status stuff, we will. But just get it up just because that's an interesting convo. So have you guys been on again, off again?
More of we don't have to turn it on or off. It's just there. We're just vibing.
So
okay?
vague.
We're very G
Such
vibing
a
here.
vague answer. Okay. All right. So how did you guys meet?
At Something Dope for the People in Los Angeles. It's like an open mic event. I went. I
Is
was
it like a stand-up thing? Or?
singing. It's singing.
Singing.
Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of different artists that come out and they sing their songs, they rap, they do all this fun stuff.
Yep.
And it was my first time going to one of those events, and we connected there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. What about you?
I'm engaged.
Engaged. How long have you been engaged for?
Since Christmas Eve. We've been together for 4 years.
All right. 4 years.
In November.
Is this your longest relationship?
It is. Before that, it was 3 years.
All right. And let's see. Ever been married before?
No.
Okay. All right. Who proposed to who?
He proposed to me.
Okay. And how did you guys meet?
At a Friendsgiving dinner, actually.
Friendsgiving
Yeah,
dinner.
that our friends were hosting.
Nice. Okay. Very cool. What about you?
I am single.
All right. Single. Any previous relationship history?
Yeah. Me and my boyfriend, or ex, I guess,
Yeah.
of almost 3 years, broke up 2 months ago.
Okay, pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Together for 3 years, you said?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that was your longest relationship.
Yeah.
Ended 2 months ago. Why did you guys break up?
I broke up with him because it was just, he just couldn't keep the same energy that was in the beginning.
Would you,
Just stopped
can you
trying.
elaborate a
Yeah.
little bit?
He stopped trying, yeah. That's how I would
Stop
explain
trying.
it.
So you used to try,
Yeah.
but then got you.
Yeah.
Stop trying.
Yeah.
Okay. So how was he trying before? I guess like when you say try, what was he doing?
Planning dates.
Planning dates.
Like, I don't know, simple things, sending text, good morning text, good night, like checking in, just.
Is he the same age as you?
Yeah. We went to high school.
So, I
together.
mean, so his energy started to lower from 15 to 18?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know what that means, but.
All right. And so it ended 2 months ago.
Yeah.
How did you break up with him? Over text?
No. We had, I mean, I was like, oh, we need to talk, and then we talked.
Okay. Did you send was it a text?
Yeah.
We need to talk?
Yeah.
You already know what's coming.
Sure.
When you get the we need to talk. Have any of you ever gotten like a we need to talk text and then you're like, fuck. And then it's like it's actually like, oh, like what do you want for dinner? You ever, and you just have that
You
adrenaline.
just ruined my whole day.
You just have the adrenaline dump. Just wasteful adrenaline dump.
I don't even want to eat anymore.
Yeah. So you said that he used to put in effort, but then kind of stopped. So you said like planning dates.
Yeah.
And then, so it ended up towards the end, would you say it was more like just you guys would just hang out basically, or?
Yeah, I mean, it felt like we were kind of like friends. Like I was like, oh, can we like, be like a relationship, like not just like talk and be friends, like, yeah.
Okay. So you've been single for 2 months. Any rebound? Has there been rebound?
Sure. Friends.
Friends of friends?
No, I would just say like friends who have became more than friends, but like not.
Mateus donated $69. For the 22-year-old singer, I don't know if you know this, but girlfriends aren't expected to cook and clean. That's wife stuff, an actual wife. Tell him, Andrew. Christ is king.
I like that.
Tell him, Andrew. I mean, I actually think, honestly, it needs to be the reverse. So it's not like you do that shit super far down the road. You do that shit immediately. Like second date, fold his laundry.
I actually did have somebody take me on a date once a couple years ago, and he was like, yeah, come over, I need to grab something from the house. And he was like, can you help me fold this laundry really quick? And I was like, this is the first date. We talk about fold the laundry. I was like, I think I'm going to just kick rocks or something.
You can't, wait, you canceled.
You didn't help him fold the laundry?
I eventually I did, but I definitely made a fuss about it. I was like, why would I do that? What do you think this is?
Oh, but you did it.
I did.
But you did do it. Motorsports donated $69. He lost the energy. Cool way of saying he just wasn't that into you and did not want you to go psycho, ex-girlfriend. Did you key his car?
Did you key his car?
No. Why would I key his car?
No.
Are you more like
yeah, do it tomorrow.
Good idea.
Okay. Well, here, we'll come back to that, but then, so the whole laundry thing, you did it, but it was a begrudging laundry fold.
Cause what?
Was it like his
Did you
ploy?
smash? Wait, did you smash?
No.
But
I didn't.
Because of the laundry
That's
thing,
a
or like you weren't going.
I wasn't going to. I wanted to see what it was like, and
so you did.
It started like that.
You did fold the laundry.
Yes.
Were you like cursing
because I wanted
at
to
him?
get the fuck out the house. Like, why am I? What am I sitting here for? Yes, I can help you fold the laundry. Can we go? You said that we were going here to do this. So why am I at your house? How do we even get here?
It was his ploy to get you inside.
Oh, and it was my ploy to get back outside as quick as possible, and then not back in the house ever again.
Did you do a good job folding it? Or?
I'm a great, excellent folder. My mom has OCD, and I have no other option but to fold correctly.
Okay. Besides the whole laundry thing, did you otherwise like him, or was that kind of the?
I just don't think that we were that compatible.
Because of the laundry thing?
It was just different. I was trying, it was just different. Mm-hmm.
See, I think if the girl is willing to do it on the first date, she's a keeper.
She is, just not for you, because that's what you decided to put me up to on the first date. So just know that she got away.
Okay, so going back to Morgan here. So, okay, you were dating this guy for 3 years. You broke up 2 months ago. He stopped putting in the energy. What is that?
Yeah.
You guys would hang out though, right? I mean, it wasn't like he wasn't seeing you, right?
Yeah, but if I'm dating somebody and I have to plan all the dates, then why am I dating a man?
Okay, so you would how often would you guys see each other? A couple times a week?
We go to school together, so we see each other every day.
Every day, okay. And so you would when you say planning dates, you'd want to go out and do stuff, and he'd kind of just want to hang out at home, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So you wanted him to tell you what to do a little bit more?
Tell me what to do?
Yeah.
You wanted him to court you?
No, I think Andrew, could you repeat yourself? I don't think she heard.
You wanted him to tell you what to do a little bit more?
Not what to do, but
take initiative.
Say, oh, I'm going to come pick you up at 8 o'clock. Be ready. And then...
That sounds like it's telling you what to do, literally. I'm going to come at 8 o'clock and pick you up, so be ready sounds literally like telling somebody what to do, just to let you know.
If you guys are together, then you're basically coming to an agreement that I will let you tell me some things to do.
There's intention behind it, right? It's not like he's saying like, you better wear this or else. Like he's saying, hey, I'm taking you out, so be ready at 8. Like there's different intention behind it. It's more of a caring way.
The intention is to tell her what to do. That's the intention.
Did you tell him?
Be ready at 8. I'm picking you up and we're going out. That sounds like the intention.
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about it before. I told him that, and he said, okay, give me one more chance. And then he couldn't
So you asked
give
for
a
it
chance.
clearly.
So then I said, okay, then I'm sorry.
I don't think she did anything wrong.
Yeah, if he's not serving you,
You asked for it.
if he's not
Clearly.
serving you the way that you wanted, like keep that attitude all throughout the rest of your life, because so many women in your position get stuck with men because they feel obligated because they've already been with him for 3 years to continue to put more time. So good on you for
not settling.
He's a great guy, but just
Not
he
the
needs
one for
to,
you.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Let me walk back my statement. I think that the guy should put in effort for the first fortnight, so like 2 weeks, and then needs to totally withdraw and just push the entire rest of the burden of everything onto the woman.
That's what they
after
do.
2 weeks.
That's what they do.
That's what they do?
Yeah.
That's what
no,
happens?
I've actually experienced exactly what she's talking about. Like, guys will put in so much effort in the start, and then once they finally have you, they'll like be lazy.
We got you. We got you.
Wow.
It's, you know, we got you. You know.
Yeah,
It's
and
like-
then you lost her. So.
Well, yeah, but they did for 3 years.
And then
Yeah,
they'll
but now they're
circle
not
back
together
in a couple
anymore.
months and they'll be like, hey, you know, I worked on myself and don't believe
They're
it
lying.
because they really probably didn't. And then they'll take you on a date and they'll do everything that you expected. And then it's just,
Be the same
it
guy
feels
the next
forced and pushed because
Yeah.
I had the same thing
I mean,
happen
we
to
were
me.
friends for a while because I was like, oh, let's, like, that was like my best friend of 3 years. Like, let's be friends. And he was like, okay. And then we were friends. And then he said, you're leading me on. I can't be friends. I said, I was never getting back together with you. So I don't know what that means.
Oh, you were trying to be friends after you broke up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
A little too
probably
soon.
shouldn't happen,
Might be a little bit too soon.
Yeah.
You know.
Wait, so I'm trying to think here. So, okay. You know what I think? I think it's actually kind of fair. Like for us guys to, like we put in, we do the heavy lifting at the beginning and then just coast.
Get Booped donated $69. Did Girl in Pink just seriously
she did
say
say
if
that.
he isn't willing to serve you? So you expect the guy to serve you, but you don't expect to serve your guy?
When did
Come
you
on.
say that?
I didn't say that.
me.
Oh, she
Yeah,
said
so
that.
But when did you
Yeah,
say
but-
that though? When did you say
didn't
that?
say that either.
She did say
She
it.
said that
I said
she wasn't
serve.
expecting to serve them.
She did say serve.
I said
The man should
serve, and they took it literal.
Translation simp.
Grid 1 Motorsports donated $69. Maybe if
Oh
you
my
had thrown
God.
in a good hawk chew or made a better sandwich, maybe he would have put in more work. Also, men do not serve women. Perhaps he felt you would not serve the patriarchy well.
He's a brave and a decent man. He's a pioneer.
Yo, Grid 1, good to see you back in the chat, man. It's been, I think it's been a couple shows we haven't seen you, so really good to hear from you, man. Always
Andrew
appreciate you.
1914 donated $69. Back middle in pink, you are absolutely beautiful. I'll take you to a nice dinner again, Andrew 1914.
Oh, okay. There you go. You're already getting some
Appreciate
new
it.
prospects. There you go.
Wait, so is it unreasonable to say that the equivalent is when a woman lets herself go in a relationship? Like how in the beginning she's all putting herself together, she's hot all the time, she smells good. And then somewhere
Smells
down the
good.
line, yeah, like she puts perfume or
I
essential oils,
I
essential
can't
oils,
stand perfume.
whatever, shampoo,
He likes to shower
conditioner,
people.
takes a shower, puts
100%.
effort,
I 100%
and then
agree
somewhere
with that.
down the line, just t-shirt and sweats.
What's that Drake song?
Always.
Hair tied, sweatpants, chilling with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. I hope you don't take it wrong.
For sure, sometimes that's cute, but when it's all the time,
I've definitely heard about like the men feeling like, oh, I shouldn't have to tell you that you're letting yourself go, and if you get offended by that, then that's on you because you're the one that is really just not looking as good as you did before. But
Wait, have you had that experience?
I've not had that experience, but I've had that conversation
So
about.
you've had the experience.
No, they weren't telling me. They were
Oh.
like, well, if I told you like you're getting fat and you don't dress up as much, which would never be. Excuse me. How would you feel about that? Do you think that that's okay and acceptable to say to your woman? And I'm like,
But can we like backtrack and be like, okay, why is she letting herself go? Is it because he's not putting up, like we said, he wasn't giving that effort in the beginning, so it's like, why bother?
He wasn't going to tell me I was pretty if I dressed up anyway.
Yeah.
I definitely think that is the equivalent, though. A guy not trying, I would say, is 100% the same as a woman being comfortable and not dressing up anymore or letting herself go if she used to say work out and stay fit, things like that. But now they're 3, 4, 5 years in the relationship, or maybe they're married, they have kids now, and we have kids now, so my focus is on the kids and not my health and wellness.
Grid 1 Motorsports donated $69.
Oh my God.
Why is the feminist men's dating coach talking about women smelling like whores? This seems counterproductive to a meaningful relationship.
All right, Grid.
They be
Grid
making
one, you've
stuff
been,
up.
He's on one.
He's Grid One's. You've been drinking Grid One? It's,
rolling with it.
Little scotch, little whiskey. What's up? So I actually here's what I think it is, right? So it's kind of when a guy does that, we're leveling things out, we're balancing shit out, because the amount of effort we put in the beginning is tremendous, orders of magnitude. I mean, tremendous. So then once we put in the work and we
Gotcha, bitch.
we just want to coast. We just want to coast. And also, question: do you consider yourself more introverted or extroverted?
I would say more introverted.
And what about him? More extroverted, introverted?
I would say he's the same, introverted a little bit.
Is
more.
he homebody?
Yeah.
Likes to stay at home? And what about you? Likes to stay at home or
I
prefers
like to go out.
Go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he probably just wants to kick it at home, chill, relax.
But after a while, that's so tiring.
Yeah.
That's tiring?
Yes, like, oh my God, I feel like I'm not doing anything with my life. I'm 18 years old, and I'm sitting in the house every single day with some guy that don't do nothing for me.
Sounds great.
When you turn 30 as a woman, I bet you half the people aren't going to be an option. You can't mold a grown-ass man into what you need or want them to be. But if you got with somebody that's your own age and likes to do the same things that you like to do, y'all are growing together. It's different.
Exactly.
It's beautiful. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I think, look, we got to do so much at the beginning. I think we just we got to coast.
Grid 1 Motorsports donated $69. I do not drink, but I have to assume all the men taking the feminist coach's advice are professional alcoholics.
Grid 1, he's on a roast.
He's on, yeah.
He's on the warpath tonight. He is on the warpath tonight. Good to see you in the chat, Grid 1. Appreciate it. Let me pull up this other chat from Pico Steins here.
Costines donated $107.
Thank you, man.
Greetings, panel. Who in the panel would be so kind as to give Brian a proper bow?
All right. Here, look. Let's. We'll get through relationship status. Then we'll pull up the bow video, proper bow. So we can perhaps get back to some of the Morgan stuff later. But what about you? Relationship stuff?
I am single. Yes.
All right. How long you been single?
I have been single for about a year now.
Longest relationship?
About 3 years.
3 years. Okay. Single for 1 year. So you're not currently talking to anybody?
No.
Nobody in the picture?
No.
No dating apps?
No.
No sneaky link?
No, absolutely
no
not.
roster?
No what?
Roster?
Oh, no.
Friends with benefits?
Nope.
Okay. Wait, going back to you, Morgan, really quick. I know you mentioned there was a rebound. Is it ongoing or?
We're friends.
What?
We're friends.
What does that mean?
We talk.
So sneaky link?
Sneaky friend.
Sneaky link? Friends with benefits or?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Do you have a roster? Got like
I plead the fifth.
You got like a couple sneaky links?
We'll never know. I don't know.
We'll never know. So how about just people you're talking to?
talking to.
Yeah, do you have a roster of talking to people?
No, not a roster, no.
Okay. And you play soccer, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And because I feel like you got Riz, you know? Do you have Riz?
Yeah, I have Riz.
Let's see some Riz. I don't know. Can you Riz up Maddie? Like pretend she's a dude.
Okay, I don't think I have Riz.
Don't say that.
It comes with it.
I just like
Look at her eyes.
look at them and then
You just look
at her eyes.
It's the eyes.
Look at her eyes.
So what do you do?
just like give them a look. It's good.
We'll come back to the look thing.
Donated $69. Grid 1, take your meds FFS. BTW,
Hey.
now we know why she ended the 3-year relationship. She's planning on dating up.
Guys, we gotta be nice to Morgan over here. Come on. Grid 1, take your meds. By the way, no.
What does that mean? Take his meds.
Yeah, what do you mean?
He's
what
off the
meds? Grid 1, do you take
He's
any
just
meds?
roasting.
Do you take meds?
Anonymous donated $69. Many think a significant age gap is
Oh my
predatory
God,
and
bro.
wrong,
What the-
while celebrating an entire month promoting
Okay,
actual
all right.
sexual immorality. Is a 44-year virgin wrong to seek a 20-year virgin? Same phase in life?
We can open that last question up to the panel. Is it wrong for a 44-year-old virgin to want to date a 20-year-old virgin?
Ouch. I just feel like the 20-year-old virgin has a much larger pool to choose from, and the 40-year-old does not. So I feel like you as 40 should know that you should let that 20-year-old have their chance because you had your chance all the way up until 44.
Wait, I have a question. What if the 44-year-old virgin is Ryan Reynolds, who's 47, by the way?
Would never.
And the 20-year-old virgin is somebody who's like an well,
Oh, no, don't.
don't go there.
Don't.
Let's just say obese.
That's equally as worse.
Which one is like, has more options?
Oh, well, yeah, when you put filters, I feel, was that called filters?
Wait, filters?
Yeah, those are like you're filtering the
But
scenario.
40, Ryan Reynolds, 47.
Okay.
But he says 44-year-old Ryan Reynolds virgin versus 20-year-old random obese person.
Find somebody who's ugly and name them. Please.
That's subjective.
Who's an unattractive?
The little beast thing
Hillary
from
Clinton.
Oh, that's a 20-year-old version of Hillary Clinton
20-year-old
versus
obese
44.
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
what did she look like when she was 20?
She was actually not.
She was
She was pretty fine.
I mean, there's other reasons to not like her, but so going around the table. Anyways, I guess the question is it
Here we go.
wrong for 44-year-old virgin to date 20-year-old virgin?
I feel like it's not wrong, but you at 44 should let the 20-year-old have their pick, and I just it's not wrong because y'all are both virgins, but I wouldn't say y'all are in the same life phase. You can't be at 44.
It's like a
versus
gray
20.
area.
Yeah.
But virgins
Okay.
or not, are you really in the same?
I would say no, but I mean, I'm also not a person to judge. Like, if they want to choose to be with the 40-year-old virgin, then go for it. I mean,
What
it's
are you
just,
getting
it is
from
what
that?
it is.
We both don't know what we're doing here. You're a
I mean-
grown-ass man. I'm really confused.
Age gaps are actually a thing. There's an entire subreddit your girl joined at one point for age gap, and it's a thing. People talk about how large of an age gap they are with their partners. So that's actually some
okay.
people's kink and their thing.
Your
So-
thoughts on this, real quick?
I mean,
we'll just get quick answers.
Yeah, I think it's fine because you have your choice to be with who you want to be with,
Exactly.
regardless of your orientation.
I agree.
I think it's a little creepy.
A little
Personally.
creepy. Okay.
Just
Here, I'll get.
because
We'll come,
a
Does it give you
20-year-old
the
woman.
ick?
does it give you
Excuse
the
me?
ick?
Does it give you the ick?
A tiny bit, yeah. Because
Gives you the
a
ick.
20-year-old woman, I mean, her prefrontal cortex isn't even fully developed yet.
No,
She's
not
still
the
not.
prefrontal cortex.
But it's true.
Not the
She's not.
prefrontal fucking cortex. Not the prefrontal cortex. Are we doing? All right.
We need to.
I don't think it's wrong, though. To be clear, I'm
We
not
need a bingo card
the
that
judge on
has
what's right or
prefrontal
wrong.
Cortex is one of them.
But I do think it's slightly
The
creepy.
Abdullah
Nickelodeon
Oblongata.
donated $69.
Bro, Nickelodeon.
Name
come
someone
on, bro.
who's ugly.
That's fair.
You.
That's fair.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's
Why
fair.
do they assume it's a 40-year-old man going after a younger woman?
That's what the question was.
So if the question
Actually,
was
they
they didn't specify gender.
It did not
So
specify
if it were flipped, I would still think it's weird.
Exactly, yeah.
I think if you meet someone who's 20 and you genuinely fall for each other, great. But I think setting a filter for that is a bit of an interesting choice.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's almost like setting a filter for tall.
Does it not?
Exactly.
Blue eyes.
Exactly.
That's all weird,
Exactly.
right? Setting a filter for blue eyes.
Do think that's weird, yeah.
Do you think it's weird to set a filter for blue eyes?
You don't say.
Wait, what?
Yeah, of course. I think it's shallow.
Why would that be weird?
Blue eyes.
I mean,
weird about that?
if you meet someone that you genuinely connect with and you're compatible and they happen to have blue eyes, but if you, I mean, you're just going
Well,
to
then
narrow
I
your
guess you're not
pool.
compatible, are you? Because they don't have a trait that you want, right?
Blue eyes give me
So then
alien
would you
vibes.
say that your connection to someone doesn't initially start by looks and then you fall for the person based on their personality?
No, it does start by looks, but filtering for a 20-year-old doesn't have much to do with looks. It's just like a why
It doesn't have to see Lotto?
to do with looks.
Have you seen Lotto?
In fact, let me give you a little pushback here.
Okay.
I am 100,000% confident that 40-year-old men who are filtering for 20-year-old women, it has everything to do with looks.
You're right, it does.
I can't think of anything else it would have to do with.
But then is it weird for the 20-year-old to have their filter up to 45? For the 40 or 44-year-old to be falling in that category?
I think that's weird, yes. I don't think it's wrong, but I do think it's weird.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
Let's do, how about this? We'll come back. I'll write a note to come back to the age gap stuff just so we can get through it.
Well, hang on. Can I get back to this real quick? Because I just got to know.
Okay.
Why in the world would you say that you don't think that a 40-year-old
donated
would be...
$69.
One sec.
Didn't the president of France get groomed by his high school teacher? Is that creepy?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I think that's a little different because there's like the nature of the relationship, whereas like teacher-student, that muddies it a little bit.
Someone
but-
did that at my school.
Also, I think it's different if it's a 30 if it's a 30 and a 54-year-old. I think they're more likely to be in a similar phase of life than a 44 and a 20-year-old.
Yeah, but forgetting the phase of life for just a second, we can get back to that too, because that's just meaningless garbage tripe that's made up, and I don't even know what it means. Just garbage tripe. How could you ever say that a 40-year-old man who's filtering for like a 20, 21, 22-year-old chick isn't doing that primarily based around the fact that she's hot?
No, I didn't say that. That is why he's doing it.
You did say that. You said that the looks aren't why they're filtering. I'm like, what? What are you talking? Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
if
I
he
think it
met
is.
a girl that were 26 and just as hot, I don't think he's going to go, oh, but you're 26 and you're 20, so let me go with the 20-year-old.
There's a guy that says differently than that. But also, I heard recently that once you're 20, it's like you start over again. So I'm a 2-year-old adult right now. You hear me? Because instead of being 22, because you don't learn shit for the first 10 years of your life about relationships, like with other people. Like, we're not talking about sex and all the other things that you could be talking about in front of your kids at that age. So when you turn 18, that's when you start kind of counting it. That's what I heard, you know, like, okay, so I'm about to be a 2-year-old adult, and then you keep counting up from that. So you want to date a 2-year-old?
Wait, what? Are we into the...
How does that not make sense, though?
You know what? Hang on. Let me use your line of logic here. You ready? Okay. So are we going to give the vote to a 2-year-old?
No.
Oh, okay, great. So then women shouldn't be able to vote at 20, right?
What?
Back it up, what?
I think they're able to vote at 18 because that's what you're learning about.
but
You're not learning
here's
about
your
sex.
Hang on,
You're
stop,
learning
stop,
about...
Stop. Don't prattle. Just listen to what I'm actually asking. Here's your logic. Do you want to date a 2-year-old? Because you're saying he's a 2-year-old adult, right? It's like, okay, by that same logic, do we want a 2-year-old to vote?
But it's
That's
not.
stupid.
But that's not based off gender. A man that is 20 years old is also a 2-year-old adult. Like, if he's 22, he's also a 2-year-old
saying
adult.
to
It's
let-
not about
let
gender.
20-year-old men
So what are
vote
you talking
either.
about?
I'm just asking,
Women
so you
shouldn't
don't
be
want
able to
20-year-old
vote
men
at
or
20.
women to vote?
Wait, guys, one at a time. Only one person speaking at a
So
time.
you don't want 20-year-old women or men to vote by that logic, then?
No, I don't. I don't think that you should count it as them being at their maturest point. That has nothing to do with, because you're sitting at school every day and you're learning about politicians. You're learning about all these things that you need to know But
Yeah, but
that's
you're only
different from
two. But
your
you're only
personal
two.
experience in life with other people. It's different.
Oh, so I get it. So you don't have enough experience in order to have your own dating preferences, but you have enough experience to participate in the running of a nation. That's big brain stuff, right? Like, what? You want these 2-year-olds to run around and vote? Like that's crazy to me.
You
Get
can go to school.
donated $69. Macron's wife was 40 and he was 15. Yet I don't hear anyone calling that out as creepy behavior, even with the student-teacher dynamic.
I've never heard that, and that is weird.
Was 40 and
creepy.
he was 15.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Super fucking creepy, actually.
Okay, but I mean, in the defense of Macron and his well, I mean, perhaps wife.
Beaten Cheeks donated $69. Men's dating coach. Poor thing doing awful advertising herself on here that wants losers that to subscribe to her. Anyone going against Grid 1 is against the patriarchy, is an idiot feminist.
Damn, bro.
Drizzle.
What?
Drizzle. Why just one drizzle?
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. Drizzle, drizzle. All right. Go ahead, Andrew.
No, I was just saying, in their defense, drama kids are creepy and weird. So, and he was a drama kid. He was in all of them. All drama kids everywhere are little creepy fucks. All of them, every one of them. So I'm just gonna throw that out there. So that might be why that relationship ended up happening.
Oh yeah, that doesn't work. Okay. Here, let's get through relationship status. So we got your relationship status correct. Okay. What about you?
Oh, I am single. I just recently got out of a year-long relationship about 3 months ago, and I'm just not into looking for another relationship, just trying to figure out myself. But I am, if I do open up, I'm looking only strictly for marriage. I'm not really into the dating scene.
Wait, so sorry, you've been single for how long?
I think 3 is going on to 4 months.
4 months, longest relationship?
That was the only relationship I was ever into, about a year.
Okay, 1 year.
Yeah.
And you said at this point you're just looking for marriage?
Yes.
Okay. Has that always been your standard?
Yes.
So you've never done like any sneaky links or anything like that?
No.
Okay. All right. Why did the relationship end? Who broke up with who?
He broke up with me. I just felt like maybe he wasn't emotionally mature. And then I also felt like maybe he wasn't ready for it. Emotionally unavailable, too much stress going on. He's a business owner, so a relationship wasn't a priority, and then it was for me. So.
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 23. But the downfall is I still work with him, so I'm just trying to get out of that loophole.
Oh wait, I remember you telling that story.
Yeah, I'm still there, unfortunately.
What was the story?
That
Wait, don't you like live with him? Or
I lived with him, but I still work with him. Yeah. It's a little.
Okay.
It's a complicated situation.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah.
You guys have already heard Maddie shit like a million times. So,
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Nick, we need to pull up the. Just make sure it's all set up with like the chats and whatnot. Boys, it wasn't a flake actually. It was I got this DM. Guys, I get these DMs like 3 times a day. I don't often share. Like sometimes I'll share it if it's interesting, but just assume I'm dealing with like these r-slurred people like pretty much multiple times a day. Yes, go ahead. Okay. All right. So this girl, this was on Sunday, woke up to Sunday. How the fuck do I get on this shit and prove that ugly white boy, he's so wrong at everything? And she's talking about me. And so put us on the other side. So I responded. I was like, can you be in SB at 4 p.m.? Boom. Hey, you want to debate? Let's debate. But as usual, you know, they talk a big game, a lot of bark, no bite. Every single, and I won't even, if somebody sends me a nasty message like that, I won't even get nasty back. I'll just be like, let's come talk to me. Let's actually have a debate. Let's have an analysis of like your thought process. They're not really open to doing that because they'll just get smoked. I'm not even a good debater. I'll still smoke them. And then of course I got my backup here, Andrew Wilson. But yeah, it's all bark, no bite with a lot of these people who like have quarrel or who have, what's it called? State your, what's the word for grievance? That's the word. They got a grievance. They're not prepared to come and defend it. So anyways, just thought that was interesting. If you guys want, just understand where I'm coming from. Anyways, okay.
I've seen your IG stories when you repost the people who are sending you hilarious trash DMs.
Yeah.
And they're funny. I
Oh yeah,
appreciate
so on my
them.
personal IG, I won't post it on my main because then they'll absolutely get demolished. On my personal IG, which has not that many followers, a lot of these people will be like, send me a DM super nasty. Like they'll talk shit about like my family.
And you tag them, and I just die laughing.
Well, because they'll message me and be like, "You're a pussy." They'll say that shit to me. Oh, you're a pussy. Why are your comments turned off? What? Blah blah blah. And then I'll just literally take a screenshot of the nasty DM and I'll just tag them. I won't say, "Hey, go." I won't say anything. Within 30 minutes, they've changed their username profile. They've privated everything, and they're calling me a pussy, and I'm like, look.
It was really scary here.
Well, it's ironic because their criticism of me is like, oh, your IG comments are turned off. And then they literally have to private all their shit and change their username within 30 minutes. And it's like, I'm giving you a taste of what I get every single day. Anyways, it's just interesting. I've only done that like 3 times when they send me something like really nasty. Like, I hope your family... they'll send me really nasty shit.
I've seen some of them.
It's bad. It's bad. I hope your kids one day, just really fucked up shit. So,
do you have kids?
What's that?
Do you have kids?
No.
No?
So, what's it called? Still though, your future kids, it's like crazy.
Wow, speaking on the unborn, it's crazy.
You want kids?
Yeah. 7 sons. Gonna have 7 sons.
When?
I don't know. Fucking gotta start soon, I guess.
I heard that a man can't stop. Like, how women, they're like, oh, women can't have kids after this certain age, but like a man can have kids forever. Like a guy, he had a kid at 80, and then he died like a week after she was born. That's crazy work. Why would you even do that to your kids?
Oh, by the way, guys, we had Charlie Kirk on the show like 2 weeks ago. I still have his water bottle. If anybody wants to buy it, I'm gonna put it on eBay. Just kidding. Okay.
That would sell. That really would sell. I think so.
His DNA's on that. No, I'm kidding. Charlie, don't worry. It's just a bit. It's just a bit. I'm not gonna sell it. Okay, so let's see. We got everybody's relationship status. Nick, was there something else we were gonna pull up? Or
Home math.
the home math? Yeah, we can go to that real quick. Then we'll go.
It's called
Yeah.
home math? Home math? Home math.
Home
Yeah.
math.
Oh. Instead of girl math, we're escalated to home math.
If he won't, find someone who will. Like, if he won't open your door for you, find someone who will. Simple, right? My brother just asked me, does that work for guys too? I was like, of course. So he's like, so if she doesn't cook for me, find someone who will. Yeah. If she won't do my laundry for me, then find a girl that will.
Yeah. I didn't say it didn't go both
Why does it sound
ways.
so bad when men say it?
It sounds bad because
you can
our
pause it.
society...
So I mean, so you said earlier something along those lines, like
And I was
if he
talking
won't
for
do
the
it,
man. I said, if I'm not doing the things that you want, go find that. It goes both ways. It's not just one.
Oh, and we also have to do the bow. Okay, so
I've been watching a lot of Bridgerton. I got my bow on lock.
good to know. So, because she seemed to object, like she was saying, well, if you won't find a man who does X, find one who will. So when it comes to what men should do, she's totally cool with it. Like, so find a guy who'll open the car door, pay for dates, buy you flowers, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. But when you reverse it and you say, find a woman who will do your laundry, who will cook for you, who will be submissive, et cetera, then it's like, well, that's misogynistic.
No, it's not. There's someone out there for everybody. You don't have to limit yourself. You don't have to settle.
No, hang on, because we were just kind of squabbling a second ago about this
2-year-old
age gap
kid.
thing.
That has nothing to do with anything that we're talking about right now.
I think it does. I think it does.
Can you can you elaborate?
When they're like, okay, well, you can't have my baby, so I'm going to find a girl that will. That's going to be a girl, preferably in the 20s, right?
Yeah,
So
sure.
you're in your 40s and you're like, I want to have children. gonna go find myself a chick in their 20s who's gonna give me lots of them, right? Isn't that I'll find someone who will? Isn't that the same thing?
The reason that I think that these two things are different is because in that situation, you can't. Wait, hold on. Let me reverse. I said that both of these things work for both genders. I said at 20, if you're 21, 22, you're a 1-year-old, 2-year-old adult, right? So that was for men or women. If I say I want to find somebody that'll do this for me and that for me, and the person that you're with right now isn't doing it, that goes for men and women. Because there are people that will do those things for you and make you feel the way that you want to feel. It's not about
so like
gender.
If a 40, so yeah, I mean, I get it. So if a 45-year-old man's like, oh, if you won't have my babies, I'll find a girl that will, and preferably one in their 20s because they're going to have lots of babies, that seems totally appropriate, right?
If they find a girl in their 20s who want to do that, I praise it. Go ahead.
Yeah,
if you can find somebody that wants
ick,
to do
right?
that for you, I am so more than happy for you. It's not a disagreement.
So no ick. That's not icky, right?
I can't say that it's icky. I've had an age gap.
All right.
I'm just saying, like, if you're thinking about it, like, we're not on the same stage. That was the disagreement there, that they're not on the same stage of life because this is a virgin at 22 and this is a virgin at 44. You have had 44 years of being fucking is what it seems as though.
Before we get into it further, I want to go around the table on one thing.
Sounds like the ick.
Can't be the ick if I've done it.
Before we get into it, I want to go around the table on one thing, and also just FYI, we have boosted the TTS to 200. Thank you guys for those of you who sent some in. Just going around the table, do you object to age gap relationships? Go ahead.
No.
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 No?
No.
No?
Yeah, I don't think age gap relationships should be a thing.
You think they shouldn't be a thing?
You just can't grow together the same way.
Wait, but you just said you're...
I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I don't have to be against it.
You're against age gaps. Okay, what about you?
No, but I guess it depends on like the age gap.
I was just gonna say, what do you consider? So like my age gap is 9 years.
The guy's older.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like there's
variations, right?
There's very many situations where you can have someone who grew up faster or they're more mature, or like for me, I wasn't a big partier. Like I knew that I wanted a family. I knew that I wanted to, like, that was my goal in life. And it wasn't to go out and party on the weekends in my 20s, which, you know, to each their own. Everybody has their own thing, but it's like I knew to get what I wanted in life, I needed to look older. And it was like they just so happened to find someone who was also at that same mindset. So it's like, it's possible. Is it rare? Yeah, it's rare. But is it possible? Or like,
I personally prefer an age gap just because, well, I look for a leader and I look for someone who can set that tone and environment for me to be submissive and follow into that lead. And I tend to find it in older men versus men my age.
100%. And I feel like that's something that is talked a lot on this podcast, but like it's never mentioned. Like you have to think, for every girl in her 20s that is looking for someone older, there has to be someone older that is willing to date someone younger than them. So it's okay for a girl to walk around and be like, oh, I want someone who's older than me. But then when we start to talk about a guy who wants someone younger than them, it starts to get weird, or like people start to feel like it's weird. But you have to think there's two sides to it. So it's we can say, oh, it's fine for her to want someone older. But then when a guy says that they want someone younger, we're like, oh, that's
like
weird
or something. Yeah.
And it's like, well, you have to have two sides to it. There's got to be someone for the other person.
And so going around the table once more, and actually as soon as Elsa gets back, we went around but didn't get her answer. Are you cool with age gap relationships? You fine with age gap relationships?
Yes.
Okay. So going around the table, just state your age again and the oldest guy you would date.
I'm 26. And at 22 or 23, I did date someone close to their 50s.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you would date into their 40s? Okay. Ryan Reynolds, 47, by the way, just saying. Okay. How old would you?
I'm 28, and I would say the absolute most I would go is probably like 12 years.
So 40.
40,
Okay.
yeah.
I am 22, and I've dated somebody who is 36. I mean, I feel like it's all about your mental capacity. Are you grown enough to date a grown-ass man? Are you young-minded enough to date a grown woman? I mean, a young woman. Like,
That's
it's all
that's
about...
really weird, though, because I feel like you're kind of speaking out of both sides of your mouth. So you go,
Exactly.
well, hang on, let me explain. Like, I really don't have any problem with it. But then when we go to somebody else, you go, there's no way that they're on the same plane or that they are on the same experience level or, like whatever the hell that means. What does that mean?
They might